Next week, we're zeroing in on the number of districts here in central Indiana asking questions about their school safety plans. We're committed to making sure that your students are safe when they head to that environment.
Yeah, this morning we returned to the area where a student and her teacher were hurt last May when a classmate opened fire at Noblesville West Middle School. Our TV6's Mark Mullins learned the Noblesville School District is responsible for more than 10,700 students, 1,500 staff members, 14 locations, 400 exterior doors, and 118 buses.
Noblesville School Safety Plan is a work in progress, with some new policies and procedures now in place and working, and some which would come if voters approve a referendum on the November ballot to enhance school safety.
We've spent a lot of time looking at not just Noblesville Safety Plan, but what the state is doing and what the federal government can and should be doing. Steve Rogers' son was at Noblesville West the day the shooting happened. Now Rogers is part of a parents group called Noblesville Stands Together, working to improve security measures for students. I think we need to be focused on providing resources to mental health and those kinds of things that are, would be more preventative. Since the shooting, mental health has been a key focus. The district has added support resources for at-risk students and their families, collaborating with local and state mental health organizations. School staff is now trained to recognize signs of trouble.
But I think as a parent, you also have to be very involved. I think you need to ask questions. I think you need to know who your kids' friends are. I think you need to be checking their social media.
Procedures have changed too. Students must leave their backpacks in lockers, and they have limited entry access to buildings in the morning. Visitors and students must carry ID, and staff will use those state-issued metal detector wands in cases where there is reasonable suspicion. One of the items on the list, doubling the number of school resource officers. The district is now working with the Noblesville Police Department to make that happen. The school district and the police department would split the cost, with plans to hire 8 more school resource officers to cover every school. And on school grounds, no more portable classrooms, but there are more door alarms and better security cameras.
I think that the school has been very thoughtful and has taken action really quickly to try to come up with things that will help keep our kids safe.
The school district is hoping to do more, but now has to wait until after Election Day. In Noblesville, Mark Mullins, RTV6.
If the tax measure passes on Election Day, the district's safety plan would then include screenings for students for suicide, anger, and trauma issues, 10 social workers, a mentoring program, specially trained dogs that can sniff out guns at each school, a technician to monitor a wide range of district-wide surveillance cameras, and a full-time district safety director, among other additions. It is 6:08.